Welke kleur is dit? En welke kleur is dit? En welke kleur is dit? It's the same question, but different answers. Today, we're going to start Series 2 with colors. We're also going to talk about when to add E to adjectives and when you don't. This is how you say, what color is it in Dutch? But we don't say wat, we say welke, which means which. So which color is this? And just so you know, kleur is a de word, and if you want to make it plural, you just add an E in. Kleuren. Kleuren. Welke kleur is dit? Welke kleur is dit? Dit is het bord. Het bord. En het bord is wit. The board is white. What about the ink? De inkt is zwart. The ink is black. And what about the wall? We talked about de muur in a previous lesson. De muur is bruin. Now, I made this flag out of some cheap materials. And a flag in Dutch is de vlag. De vlag. Welke kleuren zijn er op de vlag? Er zijn 3 kleuren. Rood, wit en blauw. Rood, wit en blauw zijn de kleuren op de vlag. It's autumn this time of year, so all the leaves are changing color. Let's go outside and see what kind of colors we can find. Dit is een blad. Een blad is a leaf. And more than one leaf is bladeren. Bladeren. And here we see een boom. De bladeren hangen aan de boom. But right now, it's de herfst, and so a lot of the bladeren liggen op de grond. If I say the leaf is red, I simply say het blad is rood. But if I say what color is the leaf, then instead of using is, we use have. Welke kleur heeft het blad? What color does the leaf have? If I want to talk about more than one leaf, I use hebben for to have. So I would say, welke kleur hebben de bladeren? What about these leaves? Welke kleur hebben de bladeren? If I want to say these leaves, then I say deze bladeren. Deze bladeren zijn oranje. And what about these leaves? Welke kleur hebben deze bladeren? Deze bladeren zijn geel. De grind is grijs. Here's another wall. Deze muur is ook bruin. It's a bit more darker brown than the one inside. So this one is donkerbruin. Donkerbruin. If we wanted to say light brown, then we would say lichtbruin. Lichtbruin. De gras is groen. De bessen zijn paars. And one berry would be de bes. Okay, now check this out. When I say which color, I say welke kleur with an E right here. But you'll notice when I talk about kopje, I don't have an E. Kleur is a de word. Kopje is a het word. And when we're asking about a het word, you say welk without the E instead. Let's take a look at some more situations where we'll add E's to the end of the word. In this sentence, we say, is dat wit kopje van jou? We use wit and we don't add an E. And that's because wit is modifying kopje, which is a het word. Now, van jou means yours. Looks like of you, but this is how they say yours in Dutch. Is that white cup yours? Okay, so check out the second sentence here. Ja, het witte kopje is van mij. Well, why have we added an E to this? We're still talking about kopje, and it's a het word. Well, in this case, we have het right here. And anytime you have het or de right before your adjective, you're going to add an E. We also needed to spell it with an extra T here to keep the vowel length short. And here's another situation where you'll add an E to your adjective. Waar is mijn witte kopje? Well, there's no de or het anywhere here. At least I don't think there is. So why are we adding an E to this one? Mijn is a possessive pronoun. And if you have a possessive pronoun or a definite article, you're going to go ahead and add an E. Now in this sentence, dat is een wit kopje. That is a white cup. Well, un is an article, but it's an indefinite article. And for those, we don't add an E. I don't see a de, don't see a het, no possessive pronouns that I can find, so we're just going to leave it as it is. So for this and that, we use dit and dat for het words, and for de words, we use deze and die. So if we wanted to say this leaf, we say dit blad. And if we want to say this tree, then deze boom. Now, if I want to say this is green, and I'm talking about the leaf, het blad is a het word, so I would say dit is groen. And the same would apply if I wanted to say that is green, and now we're talking about het blad. Then I would just change dit to dat. And if I'm talking about the tree, de boom is a de word. And if I want to say this is brown, then deze is bruin. And if I want to say that is brown, and I'm still talking about de boom, then I would just change deze to die. But when we have a verb in between our this or that and our noun, then we're going to stay with dit or dat. Even if it's a de word, we're talking about like boom or bladeren. And it doesn't matter if there's an adjective here or not. So instead of saying deze or die, we're going to say dit is een boom or dat zijn groene bladeren. It does sound a little strange to hear someone say that are green leaves, but this is how it works. So now we know how to talk about the colors in Dutch, and we cleared up a few things on this and that, and these and those. I touched a little bit on to have today, and the next lesson we're going to go over that a little bit more detail, and as well as I'm going to show you how to turn to have into to need. Tot de volgende keer!